Next up, we're looking at imagery and how this fits into DIDLS. So first, pause the video. What does DIDLS stand for? Do you remember? Hopefully you got these 5 things, and as I said, we're going on to images and imagery. So imagery is the author's use of language that appeals to the 5 senses. And stop for a second, try to remember what they are. And what this does, it helps the reader paint a picture in their minds. We have to ask, what is the author trying to evoke in the mind's eye? So take a look at these 5 categories. Can you identify which sense belongs to each category? So pause the video right now and try it out. And welcome back. So the first category is sight. We've got these great words like colorful, bright, sparkling, or dull. The second category is sound. So booming, popping, loud, and soft. And this sometimes ties into onomatopoeias, which I'd like you to try and spell right now. Our next category is taste. So anything spicy, sour, sweet, or salty. We'll get that taste in our mouth as we read through the prose. The next category is smell. Is something bitter or buttery or fishy? Is something rich or old or musty? And finally, there's touch. The author can tell us if something is smooth, slimy, rough, or silky, just with their words. Take a look at this sentence. The child got mad at the teacher. Does this actually paint a reader or a picture for our reader? And are there details that would appeal to the reader's senses? So take a look. Are there any actual details that would appeal to the 5 senses? What we can actually do is revise the sentence using figurative language and imagery. So instead of saying the child got mad at the teacher, we could use alliteration and say, stammering a reply and stomping out the door, the young scholar stopped and displayed his middle finger. Think right now, what kind of tone is created with this kind of imagery and the use of alliteration? The second example, we could use a simile. So after seeing the grade, her fist hammered the desk, and she shrieked like a lioness, having come upon 2 hyenas eating her cub. So the italicized words, shrieked like a lioness, that's our simile right there. And what kind of tone is created with this imagery and the use of a simile? So you can pause and think about that for a second before moving on to the next example. We could also use an onomatopoeia. And here's the spelling right here from you trying to spell it before. The bang of the door echoed through the hall as Billy left the room after a long detention. What kind of tone is created here with the imagery and the use of an onomatopoeia? And here's our final example. If we use a metaphor, the football player, a stone breaker on the field, a stone off of it, lamented his ineligibility. So think about it here. What kind of tone is created with the imagery and the use of a metaphor? And next up, we have characterization. So make sure you rewatch this video a few times if you need to review any concepts or any details from throughout this video. Thanks, everyone.